Hello everyone, welcome back for another interesting video. In this video, we'll be discussing about the best mobile network in Japan. It's not SIM, it's not eSIM, it's the network. Then we choose the SIM. First of all, when you travel to Japan or when you try to live in Japan, what you will be doing the first step? Anyone? So we'll go to Google and search, right? So I'm doing the same thing. Searched in the Google, what is the best network this year? So what is new that I can add in this video for you? Because I'm living here for 4 to 5 years. This last 1 year changes, we are closely monitoring and we are living with our say day-to-day networks experiences. We have Rakuten, we have SoftBank, we have Docomo. The experiences we have offline which are not possible to know by internet. The first one when I search is coming up entity Docomo, AU Kiddy, SoftBank, Rakuten Mobile. When I come to Japan, that is my image. The first few years, 4 years ago, my image was SoftBank was best and Docomo was also best and Kiddy AU network is also good. Recently, the Rakuten network is growing a lot and we are experiencing, and some of the places I recommended it's not so great. So I try to understand little more and try to share what I find last 1 year. So Rakuten being a new network, let's speak about more before going for other networks first. Rakuten being a new network, they have say English as an official language in the Tokyo, the main office. Many foreigners started working in Japan, and Japan also trying to establish their offices in many countries. So it's growing very wide, and the active say involvement and the improvements are very say complex compared to other networks. They are doing very complex and very faster. When I go out, say some locations in Hokkaido or even in regional parts of Tokyo, so we find the network issues. So I unexpectedly noticed one of my friend was not one, a couple of them are working in Rakuten. So initially they ask if you tell some experiences, they'll try to improve it. I was little skeptical. I didn't believe him. But when I go next time, it was improved and he gave me the feedback. They try to fix it. So they're trying to say fix the major spots, say the common tourist locations first. So Rakuten being a network, it's improving over the period. It's very good. In the last 1 year also, it's improved a lot. Compared to say other networks, it's still not as competitive. But in the Google search, clearly saying that the entity Docomo was best in the rural location, and SoftBank and AU and say the Rakuten, these things are not so great in the rural areas except the say Tata Docomo. That's the oldest and the biggest network. Okay. Tata Docomo, they have different tie-ups. That's a different story. If you are using say your regional some other networks and they have tie-up here, when you come here, when you travel in Japan, you can use say entity Docomo network also. There are different stories, so you can read about that more, which is connected to your network. So Rakuten, why Rakuten? What is the advantage? What was happened last 1 year? So they improved a lot the networks as a service, and they tried to increase their connections and the capacity over a service side, and also they try to improve their number of services also a lot. Still they are ramping up a lot every year to year. So I think it will keep growing. Rakuten may become next competitor for the say Tata Docomo. Now currently the SoftBank and KDD and Tata Docomo, they three are competing in the city areas, urban areas. In the rural areas, I am not sure which will be good. So when I go outside, I find the SoftBank was good and it's working in the rural part. But it looks like not SoftBank. I didn't verify the Docomo. So this time I have Docomo also with me. So maybe I'll try to check that network coverage also in the rural part and I'll share with you. Currently, I still have some issues with the Rakuten and SoftBank when I go out of the main living areas in the sightseeing spots. So that is a feedback for this year. Next one, low cost bands and say the other say the cost wise, which is good and what is convenient and user friendly. That's the next question, right? Docomo has active distribution with Ahamo, the name of Ahamo, I think. So there are a few more such services, and AU by KDDI company, they are also different collaborations they have. Even Line Mo, Docomo, I think they are connected. Say the SIM services are different, but network being used by same network. If you ask me, if you don't have a lot of time, if you are visiting for first time, or if you don't want to take risk, all areas you want to be covered safely when you travel, you don't want to get missed in the network. So I would suggest to go for the best, which is Tata Docomo, and then we always recommend SoftBank for their say support in the past. and even Rakuten was also emerging good, so you can use Rakuten also. These three networks I would recommend and advise, and AU OKD some of my friends are using in university. They find it good. You can try if you have option of living further, and if you have some sales and online plans and sub brands. So sub brands, Y Mobile uses SoftBank, UQ Mobile uses AU. These two are also most reliable, and sub brands recently I've seen with people using, the foreigners are using these things. And say the online only plans, Ahamo, Docomo, and POO, AU, LineMo. And the next one, independent MVNO providers like Ijmo and Mini offers budget friendly data options. If you are visiting as a traveler, if you are coming just for short visits, I would highly recommend take the the sales in the convenience stores like data sims that connects the one of these top networks. I think I heard like these data sims can connect either of these the major networks in a city. It's not just one network. That is a very big advantage being in as a tourist in Japan. So you travel anywhere, you cover this network, and you have data with you, and you can stay connected with your loved ones. What are the other add-ons this year that you can think about? Okay, so sometimes if you use Rakuten, you can use Rakuten Bank, Rakuten Mobile, and Rakuten credit card also you can use. Combined services sometimes can make your life better when you are living abroad, when you have limited Japanese proficiency. That's another positive point about the combined network. I think SoftBank also have multiple tie-ups and services. So the 5G services also was active. You can check about SoftBank also. And NTT Docomo, of course, it's being old and traditional network for so far. So they also have good active giant services. But Rakuten is giving a lot of point system. Even this year, they're encouraging a lot of point system when they buy network and also when you buy the credit cards. So that's how the Rakuten network also can save your lifestyle to better stage. It can save your expenses a little more. What is means for visitors? Most tourist-focused travel sims, eSIMs use networks of three major providers. So that's, I told you, Docomo, AU, SoftBank. Then you don't have to worry as a tourist. Golden route: Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka. Any of networks will perfectly work fine if you are traveling these areas. Even in Kyoto, when you go to Arashiyama, the bamboo garden, Asahiyama bamboo garden, and some of the shrines, I think we traveled. Sometimes you find some network issues, but the major networks will should be able to work. Japanese Alps, Hokkaido interior, and remote islands. Choosing a plan that operates on Docomo network provides the best peace of mind. So they are recommending Docomo for rural areas. That's true, even with our experience. eSIM's activation sometimes a little cumbersome if you don't get proper support of the package. So that's how I would prefer if I'm a traveler this year, 2026. The interesting point, when the new areas are established, the new working places or new active regions for tourists and all, these the network support services also being adopted. If nobody is reported, it will take some time, but if somebody reports, they try to actively establish and make it happen. That's all for this video. We'll again catch up with the new service updates and new living the recommendations. And even if if you're visiting Japan, we'll share a lot of local and useful updates. Stay tuned and please do subscribe. Thank you.